Chapter 12. What's your problem, Albert? Light from the hallway pours into the room as my mom opens the door. Hey, honey. Hey. I came in to check on you. You seem very quiet at dinner. Something going on? Mean kids at school. Oh, Allie Bug, I'm sorry you had to put up with that. What happened? Well, the kids who were mean, yeah. I was kind of one of them. Oh, she says with a sigh. I'm surprised by that, Allie. Tell me what happened. Those girls that came into Peterson's that time, well, they asked me to have lunch with them. I sat at their table, but then they started being mean to this kid named Albert about his clothes. I look up into her eyes, and I went along with it. I feel bad about it. My mom brushes my forehead with her fingertips. You're not a little girl anymore, Allie, so it's not too soon to decide what kind of person you want to be. Of course, I know what kind of person you are, and I love you for it. She kisses me on the forehead. You made a mistake. Everyone does. Just do your best to make it right. That's all. The words, I'm sorry, are powerful ones. Yeah, okay, I'll make it right with him. That's my girl, she says, kissing my forehead one more time before leaving. The next morning at school, I am wondering how I can make things right with Albert. I'm drawing a pigeon wedding in my sketchbook. I don't know that Keisha is standing behind me. You drew that? I move my arms to cover it. Why would you cover it? If I could draw like that, I'd put a commercial on TV about it. Thanks, I mumble. I don't know why I'm embarrassed, but I am. Keisha sits in her chair, and I stare at her head full of thin braids, thinking it must take 3 days to do all that. So beautiful. I just love it. Not like my boring hair that just hangs there. I reach out to touch her hair. She turns toward me all of a sudden. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, there was a mosquito. Sometimes I can't believe the things I do. It's like my arm has its own brain. Uh-huh, Keisha says. Just then, Albert walks in, and he looks upset. I want to be able to tell my mom that I made things right with him, so I go over. Albert, are you okay? I ask, wondering if he'll tell me to strap myself to a rocket and light the fuse. I have a problem. I'm sorry about the cafeteria thing, I blurt out. His eyebrows rise. That didn't bother me. No need to apologize. It didn't bother you at all to have a table full of people make fun of you? You're kidding. Why would I be kidding? Can it be that he really doesn't care what people think of him? We just stare at each other. If that didn't bother him at all, and this new problem really does, then it must be really bad. Maybe it has to do with the bruises he has all the time. Can I help? I ask. No offense, but I don't really think so. Okay, I mumble. It's just a problem that I can't get out of my head. I feel like I won't be able to relax until I find an answer. Do you want to talk about it? I know sometimes when I have a problem, I talk it out with my brother or mom. Even if I don't find an answer, I feel better anyway. Well, I wait. I've just been wondering, if an insect is flying inside a moving train car, it is traveling faster than the train itself. And if the insect flies in the opposite direction than the train is moving in, is it then traveling more slow than the train? Obviously, if the fly is on the wall, it is moving at the same speed, as long as it isn't walking. But the movement within the movement is a puzzle to me. Oh. He turns to me a little intense. You can see the problem here. He doesn't ask, he tells. I know he doesn't really think I can help. Who knows if I could possibly figure out the science part of what he's talking about, but my mind shows me the insect in that train car. It is a dragonfly with brilliant greenish blue wings and tiny goggles all over its eyes. The car is old with dark wood walls and dark green curtains like from Grandpa's westerns, and the people have old-fashioned clothes. I see them like they're with me now. Some of the men are sleeping. One is waving the dragonfly off with a newspaper, not even noticing its tiny goggles. Ladies with the most beautiful dresses sit there too. And I see a girl who is with her mother, and her mother keeps asking the girl if she is enjoying the ride, and the girl keeps saying yes, being sure to have a happy-sounding voice. I don't know everything about that girl, but I do know that she has a lot more to worry about than the insect on a train. She doesn't fit in. She's all dressed up in fancy clothes and has to pretend to be someone she's not. She wants to muck around, help build fences. She wants to ride a horse the real way, not side saddle like her mother insists. When I come back from my mind movie, Albert has already walked away, but I don't care. I can't help thinking about the girl on the train and how she feels. Like she wants to do so much, but she's held back. And it makes me feel heavy and angry. Like she's dragging a concrete block around all the time. I'd like to help her break free from that. So Allie gets caught up in her brain when she is talking to Albert about something she really doesn't understand. She was sincerely trying to be helpful, and she was sincerely sorry, and Albert could not care less, or could not care more. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care more. It's one of the two sayings, but he was unbothered by the kid's meanness and did not feel like he needed an apology. He did sincerely have something on his mind. He was very concerned about motion within motion, which is very scientific and something you don't need to know right now. Something that you might never need to know or understand unless you become a physicist. That is a lot of math, and motion in motion is a part of physics. So if you get to physics and want to be not a physician is a doctor. A physicist, then you need to worry about those kinds of things. Albert seems to be heading in that direction. But back to our main character, Allie. Allie's talk with Albert puts her in one of her mind movies. And she's picturing a girl who is trying very hard to fit in, who is dressed the part, who is insisting that she is happy, who is smiling, who is telling her mom she's happy and enjoying the ride, but isn't. And she feels trapped by the fact that she isn't truly happy and that she isn't truly herself. And I can't help but think that that's how Allie feels. Allie wants to be okay. She wants her mom to think she's okay. She's trying to befriend these people so that her mom feels that she's okay because her mom's happy when she has friends. She's pretending things are better than they are. She's pretending that the difficulty that she's having in school is a choice when it seems to not be a choice. She feels trapped and she's very sad, but she's not ready to tell people and she's not ready to ask for help. I am still very hopeful that her teacher will catch on and Allie will start to get the help that she needs. It is very late. That alarm going off was my alarm to tell me it is midnight. 12 a.m. in the morning. I'm very tired. It has been a long day, as I'm sure it has been a long day for you guys. I got so much done though, yay! I read you some stories. I got your grades done. They're in the grade book. They're all up to date. Your report card comments are done. I knitted a blanket. Look at this. Magic is happening over here. I hope you guys are enjoying this time with your family. I hope you're enjoying our book. I will hop on tomorrow and read a few more chapters with you, but it is midnight, so I have to go to sleep to keep up with all of this beautifulness, so that I don't scare you tomorrow in videos. I will see you guys soon. I hope to hear from you guys soon, and we will read more tomorrow, which for you guys probably means nothing because you just watch these videos whenever you want. But for me, I'm trying to read like 3, 4, 5 chapters, about 30 minutes every day with you, myself, for you. So hopefully that's how it's going. It's midnight, so I'm rambling, so I'm sorry. And I will read to you more tomorrow. Good night, guys.